Many MTG Burgeoning subscribers have asked the question, when are you going to post another Niv-Mizzet Reborn EDH Commander deck tech exploring the multiple instances of entering the battlefield triggers that we could get from our Niv-Mizzet Reborn deck? Well, this video right here and right now. We've done this once before where we take our 99, we shuffle it up, we draw 7 cards, and then we take the top 5 cards off, signifying the first 5 turns of the game, to get 12 cards off the top of the library from the opening hand and the first 5 turns. Then we take 8 piles of 10 cards each, and we look through and see just how many of those cards we would be able to draw on average from 8 different Niv-Mizzet Reborn Enter the Battlefield triggers. We've done this once before. You can click on the link below to see, and you can also click on the link below for the original Niv-Mizzet Reborn EDH Commander deck tech, in addition to some upgrade videos and one that we do this exact same event. So let's do it again. We've got our 99. Okay, we're going to draw our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opening hand is out. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. 7 and 5. Those 12 cards are out. With our 1 commander here, that leaves us with an 87 card deck, of which we are going to form 8, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 2. 10. There is pile number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pile 4. 10. Bam. 1, 2, 3. 6 piles so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. And lastly, 9, 10. There's 8 piles of 10. So we'll take the rest of what we're not using and we'll just put it right there. So the purpose of this is for us to is to formulate on average in this particular deck tech, which is a perfectly balanced Guilds of Niv-Mizzet Reborn EDH Commander deck, where each 2-color pairing is equally represented across all 10 guilds within the deck itself. And doing so, we are trying to maximize the number of cards that we can draw on each Niv-Mizzet trigger when it enters the battlefield. All right, so let's get right to it, folks. Let's go down to the first one. Here we go. Niv comes in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here come the first 10 cards. All right, we got a land, so that's out. We've got Azorius. Oh, double Azorius. That's not going to look good for the stats. Selesnya. Orzhov. Simic. Land. Dimir. And Izzet. So that one worked out pretty well. So we don't count the lands. They're out. We got representation from 6 different guilds. So honestly, let's say we would put Wrath back. We would draw Lazov, Sphinx's Revelation, Sylvan Reclamation, Kaya, Prime Speaker Zagana, and Expansion Explosion. So our first stack, our first trigger, would yield us 6 cards. Just like that. Niv comes in, Niv draws us 6 cards. Let's check the second one. Here we go, folks. Land. Boros, Orzhov, land, land. Ooh, double up on Boros, Simic, Azorius, land, and Dimir. So this time we drew 4 lands, doubled up on 1 guild. So we'll put back the charm. We'll draw Gisela, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, Nissa, Steward of Elements, Venser the Sojourner, and Vela the Nightclad. So on that second Niv-Mizzet Enter the Battlefield trigger, we're drawing 5 cards. All right, number 3. Gruul. Land. Rakdos. Olivia in the house. Oh, double Rakdos. Unbelievable. Land. Triple Rakdos. Oh, this one's going to be a bad one. There are only 6 guild cards. There's 6 cards per guild in this deck. We drew half of them in this trigger. Oh, that one hurt bad. 6 lands and triple Rakdos. Oof. So I think in this instance we're just going to snag Olivia and we're going to snag Reap the Past. And that one's going to bring our numbers down, crashing downward. That one's just going to be 2 cards drawn on that trigger. Oh, that one's going to hurt the overall numbers. All right, trigger number 4. Bam, land. Bam, Orzhov. Bam, Rakdos. Bam, land, land. Another land. Seriously, Rakdos again? Is that land? Oh, land. 6 lands and a double Rakdos. So we're only drawing 3 here. Take Invoke the Firemind. We'll take an Anguished Unmaking. Look at that flavor text. Best flavor text in the business, folks. And we'll snag a Rakdos Charm. So that one only drew us 3 cards. So we're 4 triggers deep into this little experiment, and we've drawn a total of 16 cards, averaging 4 cards per interaction. Good, but we can do better. All right, let's up these numbers here with Enter the Battlefield trigger number 5. Boros. Ooh, got a bad glare there. Let's shift that. There we go. That's better. Boros. Rakdos. Dimir. Dimir. Land. Simic. Land. Land. Double Boros. This is the first time we've done double. And Golgari. Okay, so this one is a bit better. Here we're going to draw a total of 5 cards. So let's ditch the Warcraft, and let's ditch the Tyrant Scorn, so that we can draw a Nahiri, a Dragon Lord Kolaghan, a Limdul's Vault, a Simic Charm, and a Treasured Find. So that trigger will net us 5 cards. A little bit better than our previous 2 triggers. So let's move on to trigger number 6. All right, I got a good feeling about this one. Come on, baby. Here we go. Oof. Land. Izzet. Gruul. Selesnya. Golgari. Land. Boros. Simic. No Simic. Okay. Get over there. Plasm Capture. Simic. Izzet. Right here. And Selesnya. Alright, so this time we only netted 2 lands. So we're going to be drawing a total of 6 cards. So that's going to look pretty nice. We're going to put the Plasm Capture. We're going to definitely put the Locust God in here. Grab that Decimate. Going to grab the Mirari's Wake. And also draw Ikra Shidiki and Aurelia the War Leader. So that was a pretty bountiful Enter the Battlefield trigger from our EDH General Commander. That netted us 6 cards, bringing our average up a little bit. All right, here we go. Going to number 7. Let's push these in a little bit. Give us a little bit more room to play with here on the bottom. There we go. Now we're cooking with fish oil, folks. Here we go. Number 7, land. Land. Oh, no, you're killing us. Oh, 4 straight. Azorius. Oh, 5th land. 6th land. Selesnya. Orzhov. And Simic. Okay, so we only hit 40% of the draws here. But look at what we grabbed. These are some nice quality cards for only 4. Aura Shards, Tatyova, and a Merciless Eviction with Dragon Lord Ojutai. But this video isn't about quality, folks. This is about quantity. So, at a 40% clip, that was a bit of a whiff. Right where our average was through the first half, but I know that we could do better. This is it. This is number 8. Come on, baby. Land. Land. Oh, no. 4 lands. Captain Sisay. So we got Selesnya, Dimir, Golgari, Orzhov, double Selesnya, and an Azorius. So that's going to net us 5 cards. We'll grab Teferi. We'll grab Captain Sisay, Una, the Assassin's Trophy, and Teysa, Envoy of Ghosts. So that drew us 5 cards. So the second half was definitely more profitable than the first half. We drew a total of 20 cards, so we got an average of 5 in the last half, where we only netted an average of 4. So when this first go around, we drew on average 4.5 cards per enter the battlefield trigger for Niv-Mizzet. We could do better. Let's do it again. Okay, and just like that, we got our 99 back together. And just to make sure of the authenticity of this little Niv-Mizzet Reborn experiment, do a quick little shuffle in front of the camera, just to make sure that we can say confidently that we are not trying to stack this deck. This deck was purposely constructed to have a balanced representation of all 10 guilds in order to maximize the number of cards that could be drawn each time our general enters the battlefield. In the first 8, the average was 4.5. But I'm going to contend that we can do better than that. 1 cut, and same parameters as before. An opening hand of 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gone. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, because that's most likely the earliest time that we could cast Niv, so that we can get a very accurate representation of what the cards we could draw might look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more piles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to straighten these babies out. We're going to do it again, folks. All right, here we go. Trigger number 1. 10 cards in. Let's go, Niv. Land. Orzhov. Simic. Golgari. Land. Rakdos. Land, 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 and is it? All right, so 50% clip there. That's drawn 5 cards. ETB 1, That's going to get us a nice, cool 5 cards. 1 per mana spent. All right, number 2. Here we go. Izzet, Boros, Dimir, land, double Boros, Gruul, double Dimir, land, and land. Oof. So we doubled up on a couple of guilds. So we would bring in Una, bring in Gisela. I'm sorry, not bring in Una. Bring in Joyra, bring in Gisela, then bring in Una, and then bring Decimate again. So we would draw 4 cards on ETB number 2. So we went down from 5 to 4. All right, trigger number 3. Land, Rakdos, Simic, Selesnya, Izzet, land, Orzhov, land, Dimir, ooh, nice, and Selesnya. Double up on the Selesnya, but that's okay because we're going to draw a total of 6 cards. We're bringing a Tyrant Scorn, Dragon Lord Kolagon, Rashmi Eternity's Crafter. We'll bring Captain Sisay, neglecting to draw the Sylvan Reclamation, Kaya Ghost Assassin, and Keranos God of Storms. So that trigger would bring us 6 and puts us right back up to, for this particular go-around, 5 cards per trigger. All right, trigger number 4. Land, Selesnya, land, Simic, land, Azorius, double Azorius, land, Boros. Okay, so we doubled up on Azorius. We're going to draw a total of 4 cards, bringing Sigarda, Prime Speaker Zagana, our Eros God of Victory, and Teferi Time Raveler. So that trigger brought us to 4. So a little trend here, 5-4-5-4. So our first 4 triggers brought us a total of 18 cards, which on average is about 4.5 cards. So far we're right where we were from the very first 8 that we did earlier in this video. Here's number 5. Land, oh man, land, Selesnya, Izzet, Dimir, land, double Dimir, Orzhov, and Simic. So this one will draw us 5 cards. We got Ajani, Tatiova, Expansion Explosion, grab the Prime Evil's Glorious Rebirth, along with a Recoil. So that trigger draws us 5. And the trend is our friend until the end. 5-4, 5-4, 5. Trigger number 6. Rakdos, Selesnya, land, Golgari, land, double Golgari, land, Simic, and Gruul. So here we go. This will draw us 5. We got the Hull Breach. We'll grab Grenzo, Aura Shards, Amonkhet Nissa, and Treasured Find. So that's the first time in this second go around that we're able to draw 5 cards in back-to-back triggers. That'll bring the overall average up a bit. And there's 5. Trigger number 6 on this go around. Here we go, baby. Oh, love us some Aurelia. Boros, Golgari, Izzet, land, Simic, land, Orzhov, double Boros, Azorius, and a land. Okay, so this one is our best one of this second batch. We doubled up on Boros, so we would draw Aurelia, Combo, Storev, the Locust God, Plasm Capture, and Dragon Lord Ojutai. So that netted us 6 cards. That's been our most profitable trigger thus far in this second batch. All right, this is the last one. This is number 8. Here we go, folks. Land, land. Is it Rakdos, Gruul, double Rakdos, Azorius, land, land, and triple Rakdos. We had a chance for something special on this last one, folks, but alas, we'll draw only a net of 4 cards as we grab the Sphinx's Revelation, Joyra 1.0, Xenagos, and Olivia Valderin. So, trigger 8 netted us 4 cards. So, in our second go around, we averaged 20 cards. I'm sorry, not average. We totaled 20 cards on 4 different triggers for a total of 5 on average. On average of 5 cards per trigger on the second go around, where the first one was 4.5. So total, we're looking at 8 triggers at, let's see, that's 10, 20 at 38. Oh, that's about between 4 and 5. So it's exactly where we were on number 2. So number 1, number 2, they were still pretty similar. I still say we can do better. Okay, so let's give this a third go around. I know we can do better than the first round that gave us an average of 4.5, and the second round that gave us an average of 4.75. The very first time we did this video, if you were already watched this from clicking the link below or previously viewing it, it was just about 5 cards. Niv would enter and draw us 5 cards on average. Just an amazing enter the battlefield trigger. And then again, we're trying to optimize. And I know we can do better than in the 4s. So here we go again. Give this another quick shuffle. Okay, shuffle, cut. Okay, here we go. Opening hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Turn 4 and turn 5. 12 cards out, leaving us with just 87. And here come our piles, folks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoosh. Okay, high gear, baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lastly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 8 more. Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Enter the battlefield triggers to see if we can, on average, draw at least 5 cards. So far, the first 2 waves have not gotten us there. All right, folks, here we go. Trigger number 1. Golgari. Double Golgari. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Orzhov. Come on, quality control. What the heck? Golgari, Orzhov, Simic, double Simic, land, Boros, land. Is it? Double is it? Ugh. Had a chance on that one, but we doubled up on 2 guilds. So instead of drawing at least 7, we're going to be down to 5. All right, so you draw the Treasured Find combo, bring Nissa to our hand, and choose Joyra over Invoke the Firemine with Eros. So we drew 5. Trigger 1 got us what we were looking for. At least 5. Let's continue that trend, baby. Come on. Trigger number 2. Land. Rakdos. Seriously? I think Rakdos doubles up like every time. Boros. Orzhov. Land. Oh, I got some upside down. Oh, 6 lands and a double guild. That one's going to hurt big time. All right, so Gisela, Olivia, and the Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. That one's going to sink our average down. And we drew 3 on that trigger. All right, trigger number 3. Izzet, Boros, Selesnya, Gruul, Rakdos. Wow, that was nice. That's a nice opening 5. Oh, Golgari? Seriously? Land, and Gruul. Double Gruul. Okay. Boy, that had the makings of a great start. So we're bringing Ikra, the Locust God, Nahiri, Orishard's Bedevil, and we'll choose Sargon Vol over Reap the Past. So that one netted us 6 cards. That was a nice trigger. Kind of makes up for that 3. Oh, that would not have been a good draw. All right, trigger number 4. Here we go, folks. Azorius, Simic, Land, Boros, Dimir. Come on, we can do this. Ah, oh, double Dimir again. Land. Izzet and Selesnya. Okay, very good. So we're bringing a Sylvan Reclamation, Sphinx's Revelation, Rashmi again. Grab a Boros Charm, Jordan of the Gitu, and bringing Recoil to our hand. So that one netted us 6. Nice. So that's back-to-back 6-card draws. Okay, so we have at this point nullified the 3 draw, bringing that the first 4 to an average of 5 cards drawn per trigger, which is just what we're looking for. Very good job. All right, trigger number 5. Come on, baby. Gruul. Shiny Gruul. Get over here. There we go. Gruul. Land. Golgari. Land. Selesnya. Land. Go double Golgari, and I might have made a mistake when I flipped over Teferi, not Selesnya, Azorius. Teferi is Azorius, so we doubled up on 2 and drew 5, had 5 lands, so we're bringing Xenagos to our hand, bringing Pernicious Deed, and Teferi Time Raveler. That one only netted us that only netted us 3 cards drawn. And say it all together, folks. Thud. All right. Trigger number 4. Here we go. Dimir. Land. Selesnya. Orzhov. Land. Another land. Gruul. Azorius. Did I make that mistake again? Dimir, Selesnya, Orzhov, Gruul, Azorius, and land. So we got our 5. 5 lands and 1 from each guild. Okay. So we're back to 5. 2 triggers left, and we got some work to do to get to that 5.0 at least. Come on, we could do this. You just need a 6/6 or an impossible 10. Selesnya. Land. Rakdos. Boros. Izzet. Simic. Okay, looking good. 3 cards left. Land, and Azorius. So that got us the 6. That's what we were looking for. Okay, look at that. A nice 6 cards. That did it. We just need 1 more of those. Can we get it? trigger number 8. We draw 6 cards. If we get at least 6 cards, we'd have averaged 5 on this go-around. Here we go. Golgari. Land. Gruul. Land. Is it? Dimir. Azorius. Land. Land. And, oh, so stinking close. 5. Oh, we needed to draw a cumulative of 40 cards, and we hit 39. 1 card off. 39. So close. We couldn't have gotten any closer. It was 38 in the last set of 8 triggers. 39 here, which means we're getting closer and closer, folks. All right, folks, after some off-camera shuffling, trying to mix these bad boys up as best as we possibly can so that we can hit that at least 5 average so that we can prove that Niv can do it, that on average, he can bring in a 5-card bounty when he enters the battlefield with this deck list. We've gotten close each time. Round 1, 4.5 cards. Round 2, 4.75 cards. Round 3, 4.8 cards. And that last round of 4.8, we couldn't have gotten any closer. We only needed 1 more card to average 5. The max of 40, we only got 39. So this is going to be the one. Let's do it, baby. 8 more triggers for Niv-Mizzet. Okay. Customary cut. And just like before, first 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. First 12 cards are out because we're guessing that we can cast Niv by turn 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoosh. 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. All right, 3 more to go, baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Can we get there? Straighten these up a little bit. Definitely want to make it look a little neater here. I mean, we're trying to be a professional channel, you know, despite the low subscriber total, but we are doing what we can. All right, here we go. 8 triggers. Trigger number 1. Come on, Niv. Land. Is it? Golgari. Gruul. Land. Another land. Another land. What the heck? Oh. Duh, thud. 6 lands and a double guild on Gruul. That one hurt. Ooh, that one's gonna sting. 3 cards. That was not going to be... That's just not a happy trigger right there. 3 cards. All right, we got our work cut out. Orzhov. Land. Simic. Azorius. Golgari. Selesnya. Double Selesnya. Rakdos. Land. And Gruul. Okay, not too bad. We put ourselves in an early hole, but we dug ourselves right out. We got Reap the Past, Rakdos Charm, whoops, Kambal, Tatiova, Venser, and we'll definitely grab Sigarda over Sylvan Reclamation and Treasured Find. That drew us 7. And that if I can remember correctly, has been the most lucrative draw we've had so far. All right, so that makes up for the first 3. Gets us to 7. Okay, here we go. Next set of triggers. Boros. Land. Rakdos. Double Rakdos. Again with Rakdos. More like Simic. We got Golgari, then Simic. Double Boros. Selesnya, and Orzhov. Okay, so that wasn't terrible considering we doubled up on a couple of guilds. We got Teysa, Mirari's Wake, Rashmi again. She's been all over the place. So has Ikra. So we grab Aurelia over Narset, and we grab the Devil over Dragon Lord Kolaghan. All right, we plus 6'd. We drew 6 on that trigger, so that's good. 2 straight positive draws. Now we're ahead in the game. Let's get a little further ahead. Come on, trigger number 4. Land. Gruul. Land. Land. Is it? Land. Another land. Dimir. I was waiting for another Dimir. Azorius and Simic. Okay, so that was a straight 5. Okay, not bad. 5 lands, 1 of each from 5 guilds. That puts us ahead, folks. We needed to get 20 cards in the first 4. We drew 21. Come on, we're going to do this. We're close, baby. Land. Land. Azorius. Oh, really? Double Azorius? Ah, Teferi. Land. Simic. Land. Land. Oh, that was awful. 7 lands and doubled up on a guild. Ugh. Only drew 2. Boy, that one's going to hurt. Yikes. 2. What the heck was that? Oh, thud. Boros. Land. Dimir. Gruul. Land. Golgari. Land. Selesnya. Double Gruul. And double Selesnya. Duh. Alright, so Boros Charm and a Recoil, a Sarkhan Vol. Nope, we'll keep the Decimate, get rid of Sarkhan Vol, keep the Aura Shards, get rid of Ajani, and bring the Pernicious Deed. So that one drew us 5. We are behind the 8 ball here. We gotta have a monster draw on these last 2, or it's just not gonna we're not gonna realize it. Boros, Orzhov, Land. Simic. Double Simic. Is it? Rakdos. Golgari. Oh, come on. We have a chance. Come on, baby. Azorius. Ooh. This is going to create some interesting finish here. So we've got Iroos, Kaya, Nissa. Assassin's Trophy, Olivia, the Locust God, and Sphinx's Revelation for us to draw 7 cards on this last set. That puts us at exactly 5 through the first 7. Oh, 7, not 5. Okay, so it all comes down to this, baby. It all comes down to the last trigger. Can we get at least 5? Come on, here we go. Bam! Is it? Bam! Oh, land. Come on. All right, Orzhov. Bam! Oh, Dimir. We're going to do it, baby. Land. Captain Sisse. Come on. We've got this. We've got it. Come on. Oh, there it is. Boros Gisela for the win. Oh, how many times has that happened in a Commander deck? Gisela for the win. Gisela, Captain Sisse, Una, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, and Invoke the Firemind for 5 cards and an average, whoops, get the whole stack in there, for an average of 5 cards drawn for these 8 triggers. We did it, folks. We got there. We progressively moved closer and closer. But was it a fluke? All right, I promise. This is the last set of 8 triggers. This will be it. 8 more for an even 40 Niv-Mizzet Enter the Battlefield triggers. We finally got to our 5 average in the 4th set of these triggers. We progressively went higher and higher, and now we're going to see if we can at least get 5 in consecutive rounds of triggers. So you know how it works. So we're not going to spend too much time talking. We're just going to get right down to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opening hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 turns of the game. Okay, 8 piles of 10 cards each. Our 5th go around. And this is it for this video, folks. One more chance for the Reborn glory. Let's do it. Let's see it happen. Let's get it back to back, folks. Trigger number 1. Azorius. Land, Gruul, land, double Gruul, Simic, triple Gruul, really? Rakdos, land, and double Rakdos, really? Triple Gruul and double Rakdos? Alright, we drew 4. You like to see in 10 cards, when you only get 3 lands, you really like to see the ability to draw more than just 3 stinking cards. Wait, was it 3? 4. 4 cards, okay. Yeah, 4 cards. Alright, trigger number 2. Golgari, double Golgari, land, Azorius, Simic, land, double Simic, Dimir, and Selesny. Alright, this one got us our 5. And Una. So we drew 5 on that one. Trigger number 3. Land, Azorius, Gruul, land, double Boros, land, triple Boros, and a Rakdos. Oh, triple. The odds are so overwhelmingly stacked against that happening. Alright, Venser, Xenagos, Bedevil, and Aurelia. You only drew 4 on that one. Oh, that one hurt. Alright. What are we going to do? We're going to draw 7 in this one and even things up. That's what's going to happen. Here we go, baby. Land. Alright, maybe not this one. Oh, 3 straight lands. Keranos. Oh, double Izzet. Dimir. Rakdos. Land. Oh, 3. Oh, we only drew 3 on that one, folks. That one was our worst average so far. Wow, 8, 11, 16. Averaged 4 cards per drawn per trigger there. Selesnya. Simic. Azorius. Land. Dimir. Double Selesnya. Double Dimir. Boros. And a land. So we'll grab Captain Sisay, Joyra, Time Wipe, Lazoff, and Master of Warcraft for 5 cards. And methinks we should have stopped at the last round. Drew 5, 3 triggers to go, way behind the 8 ball. But we're still going to go for it, baby. We're going for it. Boros. Land. Another land. Dimir. Rakdos. Land. Another land. Orzhov. Double Rakdos. Double Orzhov. Duh. So we'll grab Rakdos Charm, Anguish Unmaking, Nahiri, and a Recoil. So that'll give us 4. And this one is got all the shapings to be a monstrous step back in the statistical department. We were, okay, well, hey, it is what it is, folks. It's not always going to work. We're still going to push through and finish it off. Trigger number 7. Orzhov. Double Orzhov. Land. Gruul. Triple Orzhov. Dimir. Izzet. Selesnya. Land. And Simic. Even with triple Orzhov, we're still drawing 6 cards. Pretty darn good, but still. We drew 6. And that is all. So at this point, 7 triggers in. We've averaged what we needed to here at 15, but we're so far behind over here, only drawing 16 cards, that we have to draw 9. This is the only way we can get if we draw 9 cards here, because we need a total of 40 over 8 triggers. And right now, over 7, we only have 15, 28, 31. All in time, baby. All in. Here we go. Azorius. Land. Izzet. Thud. Land. 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 Oh, seriously? Oh, 7 lands in that trigger. Wow. Drew 3 out of 10. And that brings us to a total of, what was that? 8 triggers. Brings us to 34 total lands. I'm sorry, 34 total cards drawn. Which, let's be honest, folks, that's 4.25, something like that. So we ended up with our lowest out of the 5 different sets. So on average, we drew less than 5 cards per set of 8 Niv-Mizzet Enter the Battlefield triggers. But you know what, Nivy? You're still number 1 in my book, baby. Burgeoning out.